Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're answering the question, who is coming at me right now? Before us, we have 4 different piles to answer that question. Pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And today we'll be using the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, Magical Neko Tarot, and Arcana of Astrology. My faves. Okay, take a second to decide which pile is yours. And we'll begin with number 1. So number 1 is this really beautiful teal, like marbled stone. Again, I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful. I got these stones off of like astrology packs. Like they're supposed to coincide with my big 3, essentially, but I lost the I lost the cards that tell me what kind of stones they are. So my bad. Anyway, do let me know if you know what stones they are. So, starting off with number 1, we have the following cards here. 2 of Swords, Strength, and the 4 of Cups in reversed. Okay. So whoever is coming at you right now, they are about to make a decision. I think this decision has to do with coming towards you. They were probably balancing 2 people or situations. I'm guessing it's more of like an emotional situation. Considering that we do have the 4 of Cups, which has to do with emotions, emotional states. The 4 of Cups in reverse probably means that they've just reached a point where they realized that they weren't happy. They weren't happy with the current situation, so they opted to dump all their cups. And finally make a decision that they can get behind. Especially with the Strength card here. Like, they're gonna go... whatever decision they make, they're gonna back it up full force. They've just been in such a place of stagnancy. And finally they're ready to make a decision, which is really great. A decision towards you, I guess. Alright, so for magical Neko cards, we have the Tarot Cat in reverse and the Yarn Cat in reverse. The Yarn Cat, upright, usually talks about having the materials, like raw materials, in order to make something greater. Like with yarn, you can make, a scarf or a knitted animal or whatever. But this way, I feel like are willing to start afresh with this decision that they're making. And with this Tarot Cat in reverse, they have probably been referring to like spiritual sources, like pick-a-card readings here on YouTube, or their own tarot cards, or like trying to listen to their guides, invoke their guides, or whatever, trying to get some spiritual guidance as to what to do. But they're finally taking matters into their own hands. And yeah, it's pretty great, putting their destiny in their own hands. Alright, for our astrology card, we have the new moon. Yeah, it's a new beginning for them. And this new beginning involves you. So that's pretty great. So finally, we have a card. So it says, sometimes I can't help doing stupid shit. All I can ask is that you will love and forgive me. So, this person, whatever path that they're embarking on or are about to embark on, they're hoping that you're going to support them through it. Or at least accept them, Anyway, that was pile number 1. Thanks for listening. please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. See you guys, or see you all next time. Alright, so moving on to pile number 2, which is the only stone or crystal that I know. This is our amethyst here. I'm having trouble focusing. Focus! Come on. Well, you know what it is. And it's a really nice, like, pendulum style crystal. I'm pretty sure my sister got it for me, as a pendulum. It's nice. Okay, so for our tarot cards, we have the Eight of Swords, King of Cups, and Knight of Swords. Ooh, looks like you have multiple people coming at you. Somebody who might have quick and biting words, very impulsive, and somebody who can offer you this cup of love, the King of Cups. So if you know of two people who reflect that sort of temperament, someone who is calm and loving and nurturing versus somebody who is kind of erratic and spontaneous, then you know of the two people that are coming at you. In terms of Eight of Swords, that might reflect you not being able to make a decision between the two. Because of some past trauma, you might not fully trust any of these people, which is fine, but you're keeping yourself in one place by doing so. Maybe a piece of advice for you is to have faith, you know? Life is gonna lead you where you need to go. So, anyway, let's move on to our magical Neko cat. Yeah. Like I said, life is gonna take you where you need to go with the bike here. And then we have the archery cat and the cat that's just lazing around. So you might find it easier to sleep. You might be depressed because of the fears that you have regarding these two potential connections. But you really should be working on yourself, honing your skills as to what you can or cannot do, where you can or cannot go. So this can entail engaging in a relationship with either of these two, or even both, depending on, you know, consent or whatever. Or leaving them behind. They're just coming at you. You're not required to make a decision on either of them. You can take a totally different direction, and that's totally fine. But what you should be doing right now is just honing your skills and your sense of agency, your ability to, like I said, go where you want. Finally, well, not finally, we do have an astrology card here, which is waning gibbous. So this represents sharing. So even if you don't want committed relationships with either of these two, don't isolate yourself. Don't keep yourself, you know, in a dark corner by yourself in your room all the time. Get out there, do stuff, you know, share your experience with others, even if it doesn't lead to any, like, committed relationships. And then finally, we have a card for you. I didn't mean to hurt you. So whatever apprehension that you have in regards to relationships that have put you into the state of Eight of Swords, the person who hurt you, like, it's still shitty that they hurt you, but they didn't really mean to. I'm not saying that it justifies, but it's a message from them, I guess. Anyway, take what you will out of this reading. Like I said, I hope you get out there do some recreation like biking or walking, archery maybe, you know. Anyway, that was pile number 2. Thanks for listening in. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you feel like it. See y'all next time. Alright. Oh, gotta clear this one. So, and then there were 2. Pile number 3. I wonder if this is an agate stone. Focus. It is gorgeous though, like a really nice tan, like sandy color, kind of striated. Whatever. Okay, so this is pile number 3. Our tarot cards. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse, ooh, 10 of Pentacles, and 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So whoever's coming at you is not exactly happy. They are financially stable, that's for sure. Like, they left a situation where maybe they were in poverty, or have some sort of security, like lack in security, but now they're in a really good place, like financially. Like, they have all the monies. But in doing so, they've poured out all these 9 cups, and they're just feeling kind of empty right now. As far as Neko cats go, we have this cat surrounded by flowers, and this cat going on a hike in reverse. So the reason why they are not very happy, they're feeling kind of empty, is probably because they're not taking care of themselves. They're kind of daydreaming, hoping for something better. Like, physically, they're doing fine, right? Or, like, financially, security-wise, they're doing fine. But, like, internally, they're just kind of, you know, unhappy. And so they daydream a lot, kind of, like, numb themselves from their feelings of unhappiness, and they haven't really gotten to getting out anymore. Which is probably what they need to do. Kind of, like, listen to their body, exercise their body, sort of thing. Get some fresh air, maybe some fresh insight. Anyway, we have an astrology card here. Pisces. Okay. Immediately I think of Pisces with these, like, cups here. Maybe they quit. They might have quit a habit of drinking, which is great. Or they are, you know, they are kind of drowning their sorrows and their discontent in drinks, in alcohol, when they should be taking care of themselves. They're probably waiting for the universe to give them what they want, to alleviate them of this emotional discontent. Yep. So, we have one final card here. People don't get us. So this can go a multitude of ways. I'm sure you can already surmise. Like, so this emotional discontent could be related to how people see you too. It's possibly somebody that you are already in a relationship with, or somebody that you could start a relationship with pretty soon. It could be that this relationship doesn't bode well for whatever job that he has. Maybe it, or they have. It could affect their social standing or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit puzzled by this one. Let's see. But what I do see prominently is intoxication and just unhappiness with their current situation. And even though you have this card where it says people don't get us, I don't think these cards really refer to you. I think it really has to do with their personal situation more so. And maybe this is just icing on the cake, that people at work don't like you. Anyway, that was pile number 3. I'm sorry that it wasn't a more positive reading. If it resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment. See you all next time. Alright, our final pile, number 4. What do we have here? Whatever the stone is, it's kind of milky. Okay, so to start off, we have, wow, 4 tarot cards. 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and 6 of Wands. Whoever this person who is coming towards you is, they are under a lot of tension right now. I keep looking at these like bands or like little headbands around their head. Kind of, for some reason, kind of reminds me of like construction equipment or uniforms. So whoever is coming at you might be in that field, of construction, needing to protect their head. But it's kind of stressful. But in the end, they're gonna be victorious in their pursuits. It could be a long project that they're currently working on, but it's gonna come to an end, or they will come to victory pretty soon. And that's with the help of their keen intellect. For a magical Neko deck, we have the 3 cats in a pot in reverse, Ninja Cat in reverse, and the Queen in reverse. Okay. So this makes me think of somebody who's like working like long hours, probably either working at night or like I said, working at odd hours so that your queen here isn't being paid a lot of attention to. This could represent you or a maternal figure in their life, a feminine figure in their life that they are neglecting because of whatever project that they're embarking on. And it's not just you. Their social life is being affected as well. So they're working in the night. They're not really fostering their relationships with their significant other, or you, or prominent feminine figure, or their friends. So they're just super focused on this project because they know that they're gonna succeed, which is pretty cool, right? For our astrology card, we have Scorpio. And Scorpio is all about cutting out what we don't need. Transformation. So, prior, this person could have been, like, pretty sociable, but in this situation where they're working on this, like, thing, unfortunately, they've had to cut out certain people. But, they had to cut out certain people, but honestly, I don't really feel that this has to do with you. Like, you aren't being cut out. This may be someone from work that you're going to collaborate with in the future, or somebody who you just kind of like bump into, maybe at night. As weird as that might sound. But warning, if you feel like you're in danger, or if somebody like is really pushy at you, approaches you at night in that manner, like get out of there. Especially with the Scorpio card. This guy or this person could be a little dangerous. Now that I have that imagery in my head. So, yeah, they're focused on this project. They're really intense about it. They've cut out their connections, possibly in an unhealthy way, because, like, it's not good to burn all your bridges like that. Like, even for the sake of, like, personal transformation or whatever, because you still have to live within the world with all these people that you had connections with. So, maybe you watch out for this one, pile number 4. Finally, we have 2 cards that I've made myself. I want my stuff back. There are third parties getting in the middle of us. So, third parties, situation. I want my stuff back. So it might be somebody who... Okay, so getting back to everything that I've mentioned already. It could be someone that you've had a relationship with before. This could in fact, like, refer to you. You were a significant other, but they cut you off because of third-party situations, either with a person or having to do with work. And they might confront you in the dead of night because they want their stuff back. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, my piece of advice would be to, like, be careful out there. You know, buy some pepper spray, make sure that somebody knows where you're at all times, you know. Have a friend available to help you out or whatever. Keep 911 on speed dial or something, you know? I don't know. Like, all in all, it seems like this person has, like, a project in mind, a direction in mind. And they could... I don't think they mean you personal harm, but if you get in their way by, you know, keeping their stuff, they might cut you with that Ace of Swords and the Scorpio with their stinger. So just, you know, be careful. Anyway, sorry that it was so scattered. The full picture didn't, like, come together until I had all the pieces. But yeah, that was pile number 4. I hope it resonated with you. Well, I hope this at least gives you a warning if you are, in fact, in such a situation. Anyway, please like, subscribe, and comment if you feel like it. Have a wonderful and safe rest of your day. See you all next time. Bye.